Hey everybody, it's NerfBoyProductions here, and today I want to show you guys this. This is a Nerf mod, obviously, modified blaster, but I didn't do it. Now, this video is actually to kind of semi-celebrate the fact that I have 200,000 subscribers and I just passed 60 million views. First of all, I want to say thank you to all of you guys. Because it's not just numbers, you know, it's real people, 200,000 of you, and I want to say, if any of you guys are YouTube gurus, and apart from me, obviously you watch other YouTubers, and I get that, you may notice that for the amount of subscribers that I have, for the amount of you guys that there are, my views are extremely high. So a lot of people, most people that get as many views as I do on each video have about 500,000 subscribers, you know, talking about gaming videos and all that. But you guys are so loyal to me that for the amount of you guys that there are, you're always coming back and watching my stuff, so I want to thank you guys for that and always staying tuned and coming back to my stuff, because without you, I wouldn't be doing this, right? I mean, I probably would be, but not as much as I love to do it now, and I just want to thank you guys. I could go on and on like every person does every time they get a big number, and I do want to make a special point to say that I really am thinking about you guys, but at the same time, I don't really want to like make a big wishy-washy deal about it. I want to celebrate it in a cool way. So, this is how I thought about doing it. Let's go back in time and review from 0 subscribers to 200,000, okay? The reason I started getting into Nerf when I was 0 subs, 0 channels, back in 2012, is when I watched other Nerfers on YouTube, of course, and I got inspired. So, those Nerfers generally the two things I was most interested in and saw the most of were Nerf mods and Nerf wars. So like, you know, like action videos, like CA Cox 97, he does gaming now, but back when he was like always posting Nerf stuff, I was always watching. I was one of the little kids. He's older than me. I was watching him as a little kid, and now I'm older, and you guys watch me, and it's really cool. So, anyways, that's what I did when I wanted to set up my channel. Was I wanted to do Nerf mods and Nerf wars and stuff with those modded blasters. What I came to realize is that I have an absolute incredible appreciation for Nerf modders in the Nerf community, because they are so skilled at what they do, and it may look easy. I mean, even if you go to like, maybe taking it apart and looking at the mechanics and the engineering of the blasters and modding that part is hard for you, but that you're great at paint, but you just don't get the engineering side. Maybe you totally understand the engineering and you're easy to take out air restrictors and do everything that these guys do to these things, but when it comes to your paint jobs, you suck. Now, of course, that's practice, and but some people are just incredibly great, and today I want to review an incredibly great blaster for you guys that's modded by someone from the Nerf community. I have many Nerf mods, lots of them from other Nerfers, lots of them I've done myself, and I wanted... Obviously, I'm not the best, and the reason I steer to reviews and wars is because it's what I enjoy doing the most and what I get a kick out of, because I think, personally, I'm good at them. I mean, it's always work in progress, and you always get better as you go, but that's basically it. And that's why I tend not to do mods. Once in a while, I'll do a mod, but I know for a fact when I'm posting it that I'm not the best, but I get a lot of flack for that. A lot of people don't like the fact that I'm not good at modding, therefore, you know, why do I do it? But I understand that I'm not good at modding. That doesn't mean I don't enjoy it and think it's really cool. If you guys mod and you're really good, props to you. Hats off to you guys. You're better than me. So today, I've been talking for so much, but that's basically just what I wanted to spiel. Now we can get into this, which I showed you guys at the beginning of the video. This is a custom blaster that I purchased on eBay, and I want to let you guys know, you may be kind of excited about this, starting a new segment on my channel where I'm going to be reviewing modded blasters, not by myself, but by you guys. So, I think that's super cool. I've purchased a whole whack. You will see. These things are the most detailed, incredible things you'll see. Not by me. I just want to share them with you, because I don't have the skills, and again, if you have the skills, congratulations. So, let's take a look at this. This is titled the Dreadmore. I would assume that's what it's titled, considering it's right there. But this, before I get into it, is made by Duke Wintermall. Now, Duke Wintermall is actually a Nerf modder, and he actually participates in a lot of games and wars, which I think is really, really cool. And he's got a Facebook page, eBay page, blog, a website, and all that, and all of that stuff will be in the description below. When I purchased this blaster on eBay, I didn't reveal who I was. I didn't do any of that. I paid full price. His mods come at a high cost, but they're so worth it, like every mod out there. But I didn't share who I was or anything, and I paid full price because I figured I want to pay him full price for his work, time, and labor. It's only fair. I just figured that's the right thing to do at the end of the day. So I paid full price, and I bought this anonymously. But now that I have it, if he sees this video, I'll probably share it with him. I'm going to talk about your stuff, dude, and I think it's really cool, just gotta say. So, this is the Dreadmore. He specializes in strifes. I mean, he does everything possible and anything you want, but he does a lot of strifes, which is cool. So this is the Dreadmore. And I'll read the bio he put on, obviously the listings ended on eBay because I bought it, but I'll tell you guys everything that he's done to this because it's just overhauled and it's really, really cool. So, on the description of this, it's a completely reworked strife with extra bells and whistles. It's firing muzzle velocities of 123.7 FPS. That's not with stocks, that's with IMRs, but I think, probably. But, upgraded batteries. That's not with stock batteries, but, trust fires or anything like that. It'll get that high, which is awesome. More than 100% of stock velocity. It's got ultraviolet LEDs, which I'll talk about in a moment, and that allows you to glow darts like ravens or anything like that. And then he put, again, I'm not a modder, but he put motor replacements, so that's why these caps are here, these cool styled vortex discs. But he put a FK 1803534 motor replacement, and an 18 AWG rewire, so he rewired it all with higher, better wire. Micro switches for mini voltmeter and for the UV lights, like I talked about, and it's got, the coloring is really cool. Teal and day glow green is what he calls it. And yeah, dusting paint job, so that's just kind of the style of paint he did, with rubberized grips, which he does on most of his blasters, which is really cool, with 10 Couche darts, which is awesome, they included. Now, I don't actually use the Couche darts in it. I am firing these guys, which come with your Raven, of course, because they glow, and it's really cool. So I use 10 of those, and I use a 10 dart banana mag, and that's how I roll with it. So I want to kind of switch camera angles here and show you guys a close-up of the Dreadmore. Alright everybody, so this is the Dreadmore. It is, as I said, that cool paint job with the blue fading to green. In the pictures on eBay it looked kind of white, but it's blue and green, and I think the front looks really cool. The orange actually works well with it, and like he said, it's got a rubberized grip. I don't know what he uses, but some sort of thing. It's a little messy up here, but you actually can't tell from far away, so that's alright. And if you push hard on it, you can tell that it's rubberized. So it feels kind of plastic if you run your hand like this, but if you grip it, it feels kind of sticky like rubber. It's cool. It's a cool touch. He left this, I believe that's probably unpainted. And like I talked about with everything, of course he left this on and all that stuff. You can see up here where the replaced motors are, and I think he does that on every strife he does. He puts in those new motors. And here's something really cool. This is the battery pack that runs both the voltmeter and the LEDs. He runs the battery pack to underneath this. So of course the jam door actually doesn't have any locks on it. It'll still rev with it up. But the fact that he does that is really cool because it means you can replace your batteries like so without having to take apart the blaster. It's very, very convenient and a very smart idea. Now, once those batteries are in, there's two switches here. This one will activate the voltmeter on the back. Boom, you can see that. Now, of course, I think it gets up to 11 or 14 or something like that, but that's when you put in the upgraded trust fires or IMRs. That's stock. You can see as you rev it what will happen. And although that actually sounds like it's got upgraded batteries in it already, that's just what it is because of the new motors and upgraded wiring. That's how it sounds on stock batteries. So that's this switch again activates the voltmeter, and this one will activate the LEDs. So there is one in there which will illuminate and glow the tip of the dart, and then one that glows the back in there. So those are the two, which again you can turn on and off with this one. And then this is the voltmeter, and of course you can turn them both on. So you can see the LEDs and the voltmeters on, and it's wired again to there, which is pretty cool. And then you just put your batteries in there like normal to actually use it. But again, here's a detailed look at the paint job because it's so cool. The lettering, there's a link to his blog where I'll put in the description below where you can see how he does his lettering, which people think is fake in Photoshop and stuff, but it's really cool how he does it, and pretty simple. You can do it yourself if you watch that. The Nerf logo is beautifully done. One of the best I've ever seen on a Nerf mod. Like, I'm gonna get a close-up because I'm not afraid of how good that looks. I don't know if he meant to do the crackled paint or if the paint just kind of cracked as it dried, but it looks really cool, so nonetheless. Flipping it over, man, that just makes it look so cool, the voltmeter. It would have been cool if he put it in an ammo counter, but of course that would cost way more. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, you can see he did the N-Strike Elite beautifully as well. A lot of people don't paint that in, but he painted that in. Of course, the Vortex discs, which look pretty cool. They don't look tacky on the sides. I was worried about that. You can see a little bit of hot glue there, but I mean, he had to do that to cover up the motor safely. Even painted in all that, and the black dots and the black Nerf. It all comes together very, very cool, looking well. So that is basically the paint job of the blaster. Like I said, I run a banana clip, a 10-dart banana clip in here with 10 of the glowing Raven darts, so that when I run the ultraviolet LEDs, it'll light those up. And that's about it. So now that we've taken a look at Duke Wintermall's mod of the Dreadmore, and again, he will be in the description below, but now that we've taken a look at that, we should do some test fires, because as pretty as it looks, it also runs like a beast, so let's check that out. Alright everybody, I got 10 darts loaded up in the glowing Dreadmore. You can probably just see from here, no you can't see, but the darts are going to glow, you can see there, the darts are going to glow really nicely, so those are in there, they've been charging up, and I'm going to take 10 shots. Now, of course, you got to trust me on this one because you can tell by the power that these things will go far. But what's kind of cool to me is the fact that this Strife has glow-in-the-dark action. So I want to turn off these lights here and show you guys it firing in the dark. Alright, so I turned off the lights, obviously. You can see the numbers on the blaster here for convenience. And let's see if we can see these shots in the camera. Wow. So you saw just how well those things glowed, and I was kind of nervous because, of course, with a Raven clip, it glows all the way down. Here it's just charging the top, but I think these are directional lights, especially that one, and they point down, as you can see, like that's blinding the camera. So because they point down, they actually shine down through the clip, so all the darts in the clip actually glowed. You can see that not one was more glowy than the other glowy, but they all glowed, so that was really nice to see, and it's a really, really great job. So I showed you the firing test. I'm going to do one more in the daylight so you guys can see just how hard it's hitting the wall real quick now. Alright, so just to keep in mind, this is on stock batteries. Imagine what this will do on trust fires or IMRs. Crazy. But this is this blaster stock firing now. Simply incredible. Alright, so I gotta end this video now, seeing as it's actually been pretty long, but as you can tell, this isn't posted on a Saturday. It's a special video because I hit 200K today, maybe yesterday by the time you see this, but I wanted to put this up for you guys to celebrate that and show you guys this and announce that I will be doing more modding videos, not by moi because I'm not that good, but by you guys. So, basically, I think this is really, really awesome, and obviously I'm not reviewing it, it's just I want to show you guys his work, and you guys can check him out again in the description below. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like the Dreadmore, I certainly do. I think it's one of my coolest blasters now, for obvious reasons, and I really enjoyed making this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, and because I have new videos every Saturday. This one was special, but I do some special videos here and there. But I got new videos every single Saturday, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to hit that like button down below, because it really helps me out, and it's always great to see you guys enjoying what I do. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and as always, this was NerfBoyProductions, signing off.